Hello, today I'll be sharing the story of how I broke my wrist. It was 5 years ago this past August, and it was after a bachelorette party. The party was for my best friend's younger sister, and we all pitched in and got her a limo for the evening. The day of the party, we all gather at her apartment and wait for the limo to come. Once the limo gets there, we all load on, and the limo takes us to a couple of different bars and clubs that are close by our home. About 2 o'clock, the limo picks us back up and takes us back to the apartment building. At the apartment building, we all get off the limo and head back inside. Here, I gather my things and say goodbye and walk out of the apartment, down the stairs, and out the front door. I make it to the parking lot before I hear somebody call my name from her second floor balcony that overlooks the parking lot. As somebody's calling my name, I look up and step backwards. As I step backwards, I trip over a concrete curb and fall flat on my back and my wrist. As soon as I hit the ground, the pain was excruciating, and I knew something was wrong. So I call my husband to come pick me up because I couldn't drive, and he takes me home. At home, I take some ibuprofen, hoping that the pain will go away because I didn't want to admit that I had broken my wrist. It never goes away. The pain is constant and I can't sleep. So I call my mom to come pick me up and take me to the hospital as my husband's getting our children ready to go to Kings Island for the day. At the hospital, they tell me that it is broken and they give me a prescription and send me home. But while I'm there, I ask if I can go to Kings Island. The nurse says yes and gives me this bewildered look and tells me not to ride anything because that'll probably hurt my wrist even more. I say okay and get my prescription filled and go back home. We go to Kings Island. My husband walks around with my son, they ride rides, and I push my daughter around in her stroller. She was about 3 or 4. We come home, and I schedule an appointment with the orthopedic surgeon for the next day. When I get to the orthopedic surgeon, I fill out all the paperwork, and I wait and have more x-rays done. When I finally get to talk to the doctor, he asks me if I can even move my fingers as he's looking at my x-rays, and I tell him yes, but it hurts and they can't move a lot. He was amazed because I had broken the bone completely through and it had shifted to the other side of my wrist. So I needed surgery, and I didn't realize how much surgery I needed. I ended up having a plate and 7 screws put into my wrist to hold everything together. I was in a cast for over a month, and I was out of work for 4 weeks. And that is the story of how I broke my wrist. Thank you.